covering an update between the US-Israel coalition and Iran, where the 2026 conflict between the US-Israel coalition and Iran has triggered the largest disruption in global oil market history, effectively blockading the Strait of Hormuz and forcing a massive rerouting of energy flows through the Panama Canal. What began as a regional conflict has now tightened its grip on the world economy, with the Strait of Hormuz turning into the epicenter of a global oil shock. Since late February 2026, the Strait of Hormuz, the route for nearly 20 to 25% of global oil trade, has effectively been shut to most commercial shipping, triggering major disruption in global energy markets. Middle Eastern oil production from Kuwait, Iraq, Saudi Arabia and the UAE has reportedly fallen by nearly 10 million barrels per day since mid-March. At the same time, key exporters such as Qatar have declared force majeure on LNG shipments as tankers remain unable to safely exit the Persian Gulf. The fallout has been immediate in global markets, with Brent crude surging beyond $120 to $130 per barrel, while some analysts warn prices could spike to $200 if the crisis continues. And as Gulf supplies dry up, a new energy artery has emerged, the Panama Canal. With Middle Eastern exports squeezed, the Panama Canal has become a crucial transit point for US Gulf Coast crude and LNG shipments heading towards Asia. Daily vessel crossing have climbed to 38 to 40 ships, significantly above the projected average of 34. US oil exports through the canal have also touched a 4-year high, crossing 200,000 barrels per day in nearly April. The rush has sparked unprecedented bidding wars, with one LNG vessel reportedly paying $4 million just to secure priority passage. Now, with this, moving to the bigger picture, the global oil map is now being redrawn. The ongoing war has shifted the center of gravity in energy trade towards the Western Hemisphere and alternate land-based corridors. Asian refiners are increasingly replacing Middle Eastern crude with US supplies, making West Texas Intermediate or WTI a safer and more stable benchmark compared to Brent. Meanwhile, Saudi Arabia and the UAE are maximizing pipeline exports to the Red Sea, while India and China have sharply increased Russian oil import to offset shortages. Many global tankers are also avoiding the Gulf altogether, instead taking the longer and more expensive route around the Cape of Good Hope.